Good evening, students. Today I am going to discuss a poem of class 12 syllabus on Killing a Tree by Giv Patel. Giv Patel is a physician in Mumbai. He is not only a poet and playwright, he in fact is an active social activist who fought for environment. He was a part of the Greenpeace movement. In this poem on killing a tree, he also shows or displays his bitter anger, hatred at the sheer callousness of human beings who cut trees or rather destroy environment indiscriminately. This has pained the poet a lot. The poem focuses on these only. First of all, let us see the title of the poem. The title, On Killing a Tree. The first word which strikes us is the word killing. The poet could have used the word cutting instead of killing. Why did he use the word kill, or rather killing? It suggests the murderous instinct of human beings. Man's greed and selfishness lead man or human beings to cut trees indiscriminately, just destroying nature or environment for urbanization, for industrialization and globalization. So the poet has used the word killing instead of cutting. The title is ironical. A tree provides human beings with immense benefits, but it is unfortunate that human beings destroy or kill trees randomly without thinking of the consequences it is going to have on them as well as the future generation. So let us start the poem. It takes much time to kill a tree. So, cutting a tree or killing a tree is not an easy task. It takes much time. It is a laborious task. It requires a lot of time. It demands a lot of strength to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. Not a simple jab of the knife. Just you put a rough blow, sudden rough blow, jab. It will not kill it. It is not enough or sufficient to kill the tree. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it. The tree has grown slowly, consuming the earth, feeding upon the earth, getting its food or rather minerals and water from the soil or earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust. Crust is outer surface of the earth, absorbing years of sunlight, air and water. So, cutting a tree or killing a tree is not so easy. Since the tree has grown slowly over the years, absorbing sunlight, air and water, and consuming water and minerals from the earth, or rather the upper part of the earth or soil, the tree is not so easy to get killed. And out of its leproside, sprouting leaves. Leproside is a figure of speech. It is metaphor. It is metaphor. Leprous, the word comes from leper. You know, leprosy is a disease. A people suffering from leprosy is called leper. So leproside is the discolored skin or bark, the discolored and rough skin or bark of a tree, resembling or looking like the skin of a leper. So out of its leproside, you put a jab, you strike a jab at the tree. The bark or skin of the tree gets rough, discolored, but from that, sprouting leaves. That means again readily growing leaves, again newly grown leaves come out from the that discolored, that rough bark. So the tree doesn't surrender so easily to your jab. It is not easy to kill the tree. Next. So hack and chop. So what is to be done then? Hack and chop. Hack is strike hard heavy blow. That is hack. Chop, cut into pieces. Chop, cut. You see, a butcher cuts meat, flesh, cut into pieces. So hack and chop. So as jab fails, now another try, hack and chop. But these alone won't do it. But this alone means hack and chop. So these also won't do it. So jab, hack, chop, everything fails to kill the tree. Not so much pain will do it, as if the tree is personified. The tree feels the pain like a human being. So the tree gets the pain, but it bears with the pain. It tolerates the pain. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal. Bleeding bark. That is also an instance of metaphor. Like a human being gets injury or wound, it bleeds. When human beings bleed. So the tree also bleeds. The rough bark or the bark or where you jab, hack or chop, the tree gets hurt. It suffers from pain. But the bleeding bark, the sap coming out of the bark or trunk of the tree, is like the blood of a human being coming out of its wound or injury. So the bleeding bark will heal. Heals, recovered. You have learned the good verb, come round. So the bleeding bark will heal. The tree has great survival instinct. The tree can easily overcome the human onslaught. It has the ability to fight, the resilience. The tree has great resilient power. It sustains injury, the human cruelty or atrocity, but it bears with the pain. So the bleeding bark will heal. From close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, again small branches coming from close to the ground. So the tree has survived the human attack or onslaught. Miniature boughs, miniature very small. Miniature boughs, branches. So miniature boughs, which if unchecked, unchecked means uncontrolled, will expand again, will again grow, develop to former size. Former is previous. So the tree gets the pain, it tolerates the pain, the bleeding works heal in due time, and again small branches. Very small branches, miniature branches. If you don't cut it again or control it again, it will again grow and expand to its previous size. So tree survives. Next. So after the failure of the process to kill a tree, what is to be done? The process to kill a tree. What is to be done to kill a tree? No. That means the poet negates the idea of killing the tree with jab, hack, chop. The root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. What is to be done? The root is to be pulled out. The root holds the tree, holds anchor, just like the boat. So boat is anchored by that anchoring wheel. Similarly, the root anchors the tree, holds the tree firmly, secures the tree inside the earth. The root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped tight and pulled out. Snapped out or pulled out entirely means totally. The tree is tied, roped, tied, pulled out, snapped out, pulled with a sound, entirely out from the earth cave. What is earth cave? Cave is hollow place. So the gaping hole inside the earth due to the pulling out of the hole, pulling out of the root is called earth cave. The hollow or empty place created inside the earth as the root is pulled out is called earth cave. So out from the earth cave, the root is pulled out entirely and the strength of the tree exposed. What is the strength of the tree? The root is the strength of the tree. The root holds the tree firmly inside the ground, exposed to sunlight. The root is never exposed to sunlight. It is kept hidden, or rather it keeps hidden inside the earth. So the strength of the tree exposed, the source, white and wet. What is the source? The root. The root is white and wet. Why is the root white? The root is white because it is not exposed to sunlight. You see, some of our body parts do not get the direct exposure of sun. So it remains more whitish than some other parts. So the root is white and wet because the root carries water and other minerals from inside the earth. And then it moves to different parts of the tree. So it is the duty of the roots to carry. So the root is wet. The most sensitive root is the most sensitive part of the tree. The root is the strength of the tree. The root is the source of the tree. The root is the most sensitive part of the tree. Hidden for years inside the earth. The root remains hidden. The root remains hidden inside the earth for years. Next. So when jab, hack or chop fail to kill a tree, the root is to be pulled out in order to kill the tree. Only that can kill the tree. Then the matter of scorching and choking. So after the root is pulled out from inside the earth, it is exposed to the sun, it gets scorched, choked, but dried in sun and air. Browning, hardening, twisting, withering. That means root gets browned, hardened, twisted, withered. Withering is drying up. Drying up. So these processes to be followed in order to kill a tree. After the root is pulled out of the earth, it is to be scorched, choked, browned, hardened, twisted and withered. And then it is done. Finally, the accomplishment. The work being done. What is the accomplishment? The tree is being killed. So, killing a tree is a laborious task, time-consuming task. The poet, you see, could have directly told the readers about protecting environment. He instead uses reverse psychology. He describes the process of killing a tree. He lets us, the human beings, he lets us feel the pain of a tree so that we refrain in future from killing a tree or destroying a tree. A tree here is equated with a human being. A tree represents nature. The poet makes us aware that protecting environment is so essential for the posterity, our future generation, posterity. We should and must protect our environment. The poem digs at this. The poet digs at the conscience of us. Lets us feel the pain of the tree so that we become aware of the consequences. So, the poem actually focuses on this theme of protecting environment for our own good. It is a very sensitive poem. Read this again and again. That's all for today.